Your eye color isn't cosmetic. It isn't random. And it definitely isn't just genetics. It's a survival record, written by your ancestors as they crossed deserts, ice sheets, forests, and war zones long before civilization existed. Over 70% of humans have brown eyes. The remaining 30% carry rare genetic mutations that reveal one of the most fascinating stories of human migration, adaptation, and evolution ever discovered. Your eyes didn't evolve to look beautiful. They evolved to keep you alive. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what your eye color says about where your ancestors lived, what environments tried to kill them, and why your eyes look the way they do today. Let's decode it. Nature's original defense system. Brown eyes are the original human eye. Before mutations, before migrations, before civilization, everyone had brown eyes. That deep color comes from melanin, one of the most powerful biological compounds in the human body. Research from the University of Copenhagen shows melanin absorbs up to 90% of incoming light. But it doesn't stop there. Melanin acts as a natural sunscreen, shielding the eye from ultraviolet radiation that can damage DNA, degrade vision, and accelerate aging. For early humans living under the brutal African sun, this wasn't cosmetic. It was life or death. Brown eyes absorb light instead of scattering it, which means less glare, better contrast, clearer vision in intense sunlight. That's why brown eyes dominate populations near the equator. They are stable, uniform, reliable. But here's something most people don't know. In candlelight or low sun, brown eyes often reveal golden or amber flashes. That's not a color change. It's physics. Light interacting with layered iris structures, revealing depth that normally stays hidden. Brown eyes aren't boring. They're optimized. 1 mutation that changed humanity. Every single person with blue eyes, on Earth, descends from one ancestor. Between 6,000 and 10,000 years ago, a mutation occurred in the HERC2 gene. That mutation didn't create blue pigment. It shut off brown pigment entirely. Before this moment, blue eyes didn't exist. Blue eyes aren't actually blue. There is no blue pigment in the human iris. Instead, blue eyes contain almost no melanin. When light enters, longer wavelengths pass through. Shorter blue wavelengths scatter back out. It's the same optical effect that makes the sky appear blue. This is why blue eyes shift color, icy, gray, silver, depending on lighting. Genetic tracing shows this mutation emerged during the Neolithic expansion, when humans migrated from the Black Sea region into northern Europe. But here's the puzzle. Why did blue eyes spread so fast? In just a few thousand years, blue eyes went from 0 to 70 to 95% frequency in northern Europe. Two theories dominate. First, low light advantage. With minimal melanin blocking light, more photons reach the retina, potentially improving vision during long, dark winters. Second, sexual selection. Blue eyes were rare, striking, unforgettable, and rarity spreads. But here's the discovery that shocked scientists. Ancient DNA revealed early Europeans with blue eyes. Dark, African-like skin. Light eyes evolved before light skin. That shattered decades of assumptions. The coldest adaptation. Gray eyes are exceptionally rare, less than 3% of humans. They contain even less melanin than blue eyes. Instead of scattering just blue wavelengths, gray eyes disperse light across a broader spectrum. That's why they appear silver, slate, steel-like. Researchers believe gray eyes evolved as an extreme low-light adaptation in northern Europe. Constant cloud cover, weak sunlight, long winters. Gray eyes remain visually neutral and emotionally difficult to read. That may explain why cultures often associate them with wisdom, emotional control, detachment. But there's a cost. Low melanin means higher UV vulnerability, requiring more protection over a lifetime. Evolution always trades one advantage for another, the rarest genetic balance. Only 2% of humans have green eyes. Why so rare? Because green eyes require genetic perfection. At least 16 different genes must align precisely. Too much melanin, brown. Too little, blue. Green eyes sit in a fragile middle ground. Moderate melanin, plus a yellow pigment called lipochrome. This combination makes green eyes chemically unstable. They shift color constantly. Mossy in shadows. Golden in sunlight. Sometimes hazel or gray. This instability turned green eyes into legend. Medieval Europe linked them to witchcraft. Greek mythology associated them with supernatural perception. Evolutionarily, green eyes offered flexibility in forests and mountain regions, balancing UV protection with light sensitivity. They're most common in Celtic and Germanic ancestry, especially Ireland and Scotland, but can appear anywhere with the right genetics, true shapeshifters. Hazel eyes don't appear to change. They actually do. Intermediate melanin plus lipochrome interacts dynamically with light, causing real color shifts. Green, gold, brown, sometimes all at once. This versatility made hazel eyes ideal for mixed environments, changing seasons, variable climates. About 5% of humans have hazel eyes, and no two hazel eyes are alike. Different color distributions create emotional expressiveness, making them historically associated with mystery and depth, the predator signal. Amber eyes are often mistaken for hazel, but they are different. Found in less than 5% of humans, amber eyes contain high lipochrome, very little melanin. The result is a solid golden or copper iris that does not shift with lighting. This eye color is common in predators. Wolves, owls, eagles. Researchers believe humans subconsciously associate amber eyes with alertness, confidence, dominance. Amber eyes may have evolved more through mate selection than environmental survival. Maximum protection. True black eyes don't exist. What appears black is actually extremely dark brown, with melanin so dense it absorbs almost all light. This provides maximum UV protection, minimal glare, reduced eye strain. Black eyes dominate equatorial regions for a reason. Culturally, they're often perceived as powerful or unreadable, because dense melanin masks subtle emotional signals. When evolution breaks symmetry, heterochromia affects less than 1% of humans. It occurs when melanin distributes unevenly during early development. Two eye colors, or multiple colors in one iris. Across cultures, these eyes were seen as supernatural, because they violate the symmetry the human brain expects that you're looking at evolution. Your eye color isn't random. It's a record of sun exposure, climate pressure, migration routes, mate selection. From melanin-rich brown eyes crossing scorched savannas, to blue-eyed mutations spreading through frozen Europe. Your eyes carry thousands of years of survival. So next time you look in the mirror, remember, you're not seeing a color. You're seeing human history staring back at you.